September is the month where fall begins, students go back to classes, and artists get the Inktober prompt list delivered. This is a challenge where you make an ink drawing based on a daily prompt. And despite the fact that it's being held in October, many people begin their drawings in September. I myself won't participate in Inktober this year. I'll be doing Cuttober instead. It's a lesser known challenge, where you create 31 cut drawings based on a prompt list. Of course I was going to choose this challenge over Inktober, because I just love cats so much. And I began to draw cats in early September, so I can just post them later on Instagram on their respective dates. For this challenge, I'm also choosing a simpler, non-realistic art style. That way, I'll be capable of finishing all the cat illustrations on time. If you're doing Inktober, Pitchtober, Cuttober, or any other monthly art challenge, I suggest you avoid making detailed illustrations that take many hours to make, because otherwise you won't be able to make all the daily drawings. But enough talking about the October challenges. There are many other challenges that happen across the whole year. In this video, we're going to mention many of them for each month of the year. Let's begin! January. Create True Energy. This challenge is about creating fantastical creatures based on a prompt list. It was created by Dibujante Nocturno, Joshua Kairos, and Rafa Ter. January. Created by Guy Who Does Art, the drawings for this challenge tend to be in black and white, as they're inspired by film noir and there is a prompt list to follow. Art Journal January. Give more use to your sketchbook by turning it into a journal. Each day has a prompt to journal about and decorate with drawings. The idea comes from Kicking the Creatives. February. Fairy Feb or February. This one's about drawing magical fairies. There are many different prompt lists for this challenge and each of them is fantastical. Funguary. Hosted by Fifal, this challenge is about drawing a Fung-inspired character each week of February. This character needs to be based on the prompt list. Figuary. Doing figure drawings all February long. If your New Year's resolution was about getting better at anatomy, this is your go-to challenge. March. March of Robots. It's about drawing robots based on a prompt list. It was created by DaCosta Bailey, and there's usually one prize given away among the participants, such as a drawing tablet. Magical March. If you like shoujo magical girls, this challenge is for you, as there are 31 prompts to create magical characters. It was created by Real's artwork. Monster March. This concept doesn't belong to any artist in particular, as many creatives create their own prompt list, and it's about creating a monster every day. April. Plain April. Feel like an impressionist painter by painting outdoor scenes. This challenge was created by an art group called Warrior Painters. Abstract Art April. This one is for the abstract artists or for those who seek out looseness in their work. There's a daily prompt to draw and it was created by Kicking the Creatives. Adventure April. Created by Matty Draws, this challenge is about creating a character and putting them in fantastical adventures each day, corresponding to the prompt list. May. Mermaid. Have fun drawing mermaids. This challenge was created by Tom Bancroft, Whitney Pollett, and Lauren Barger. There are famous artists being the judges of the contest, and they deliver amazing prizes to the winners, such as a laptop, a monitor, brushes, a ticket to Lightbox Expo, and many more. Miniature May. This one is about creating a small-sized illustrations through May, based on a prompt list given by Kicking the Creatives. June. Kaijun. Kaiju is a Japanese word that means big beast. Therefore, this challenge is about creating monsters based on a prompt list. Unicorn. Are you ready to create fantastical horses? This challenge is about creating a unicorn a day based on a set of prompts. June Book. There are many different creators hosting their own prompt list for this challenge, but they all have one thing in common. They're about insects. July. Kaijuly. If you didn't have enough kaijus in Kaijun, or if you missed the challenge in June, There's another chance of drawing monsters in July. July Canthropy. There are many artists hosting this challenge, with their own set of lists. They are about drawing werewolves. August. Smuggest. Perfect for fantasy lovers, this challenge is about making a drawing-themed illustration for each day in August, based on a prom list. Dogust or Dogs in August. This challenge is being held at the Dogust account on social media. Each day is dedicated to drawing a dog breed, for a total of 31 dogs. Avian August. Created by Mish, also known as Cookie Doves, this challenge is about drawing a bird for each day in August. September. Swordtember. This one is for medieval adventurers. It's about creating a daily drawing of a character with swords based on a prom list. Septembird. A challenge about drawing birds all month long. There are multiple prom lists being made. Sketchtember. Created by Stebrak, this challenge is about making a sketch every day based on the prom list. Remember, it's just a sketch, it doesn't need to be colored nor perfect. October. Inktober. A famous challenge created by Jake Parker. This one is about making an ink drawing every day based on a prom list. The themes tend to be around mystery and adventures. Cattober. Created by Finley and hosted in the Black Cattober Instagram account, this is a challenge about posting a cat drawing every day, based on a prom list. Some are cat braids, the others are cats in costumes. Drawloween. Created by Brian Soria, it's a challenge full of fun Halloween-themed prompts to draw on each day of October. Peachtober. Created by Sean Dantes, also known as 4-Year-Old Peach, it's a prom list of random words to inspire you to create every day. November. Huevember. In this challenge, each day is dedicated to a different color to draw, although one can change the brightness and saturation of it. If you participate, you'll have a very colorful social media feed by the end of November. Slowbember. This challenge was created by Lee White, Jake Parker, and Will Terry. It's about working on a single artwork for the entirety of the month. This is good for those who want to rest from the fast-paced regular art challenges. December. Drawcember. There are multiple artists hosting prom lists for this challenge. What they all have in common is that they tend to be Christmas-inspired with a touch of winter wonderland. November. It's a list of 31 dinosaur-themed prompts. December. This challenge is about creating a bird drawing each day, based on a list of prompts. It doesn't belong to any artist in particular, so anybody can do their own prom list. Even more challenges. There are many other challenges. Some are only about 15 drawings a month. Others last for only 1 week, whereas others are about 1 drawing per week. If you want to find more of these challenges, I recommend you to follow Art Challenge Club on Instagram. If you're still asking yourself, why should I join an art challenge? Then I will tell you that joining an art challenge is entirely up to you, and nobody forces you to join. But still, I will try joining one at least once. Why so? Because these challenges can give you exposure. You'll be seen by other artists and you might earn followers. There's also the fact that we should challenge ourselves by drawing things that are outside of our comfort zone, or to hone your skills by drawing every day. Joining an art challenge will help you kickstart the habit of drawing every day, which is a good habit to have. Also, remember that it's also important to take breaks. That's why Slowbember exists. You will also end up having around 30 art pieces decorating your social media profiles. And although not all of them will be good, a few could be portfolio pieces. Also remember that some art directors have said that they like to browse through the Inktober hashtag to find new artists to hire, so participating in a challenge could open the door to a new job opportunity. And more important than that, remember to have fun. I myself won't find Cattober to be challenging, but I will enjoy the process and we will learn how to draw cats much faster. I'll also be trying a simpler style, and by drawing the same thing over and over, I will get accustomed to this new way of drawing. And what about you? Have you ever joined an art challenge? Have you discovered anyone thanks to this video? Let me know in the comments below. And remember to like and subscribe to see more of my videos in the future. Thanks for watching. Bye!